So just like ellipses, we have to have hyperbolas equal to 1, and then we also need all of our x's and y's on the same side. Like in this example, to get it into our graphable form, our first thing we'd want to do is subtract this 9y squared to the other side. So after that, we have 16x squared minus 9y squared equals 144. So that looks a little more normal. Now we just have to have it equal to 1. So again, just like ellipses, divide everything by 144. And again, just like ellipses, to bring that coefficient down, because you don't want any coefficients in front of your squares, you just reverse multiply by the reciprocal and bring it down to the bottom. So after doing all that simplification, this turns into x squared over 9, because 144 divided by 16 equals 9, minus y squared over 16 equals 1. Now we're ready to graph this just like the others. So in this case, remember the first equation, the first fraction, is what tells you what a is, if it's horizontal or vertical. So since x squared comes first in this one, that means we're going to be horizontal. And then the number under the first one is a squared. And it doesn't matter which one's bigger or smaller. The number under your second fraction is b squared. So in this case, a is going to equal 3, b is going to equal 4. Our center, since there's nothing being added or subtracted, is going to be 0, 0. And then to find our c value, do Pythagorean theorem. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. 9 plus 16 equals c squared. So we end up with c equals 5. Last piece that we need to be able to graph are the asymptotes. Remember, it's y over x. So take the square root of the number under y. It's 4, plus or minus, because we have two asymptotes. Square root of the number under x is 3. So our asymptotes from the center are going to be plus or minus 4 over 3. Now we're ready to graph everything. Let's graph your center. Since it's horizontal, that means we're going to use a to count right and left. That tells us our vertices. Use our C. Again, foci always go with a to count to the foci. So count right 5 and left 5. And now lastly, we just need our asymptotes. So we go, our positive one will go up 4 over 3, down 4 left 3. Notice how those points are in line with the vertices. Okay, to go the other way now, our negative slope will count up 4 left 3, down 4 right 3. There's those asymptotes. Now all we have left is to actually graph the parabola. So remember, it goes through the vertex and then hugs the asymptotes on either side. Through the vertex, hugs the asymptotes. And there's your graph.